What is going on, Video City TV? Welcome back to another episode. We're here live in New York City, here with Kayo the Konspiracy from Houston, Texas. Welcome to New York.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me. New York is beautiful. I love New York. I feel like it's my second home. You dig?
Have you ever been here before?
I haven't been here since I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
Because my family is originally from D.C., so that was my first time going back to D.C., and then my first time coming to New York or whatever. And it's been great, magnificent, you dig?
Okay. So, Kayo the Konspiracy, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
So I'm the king of steez. I'm a lyricist. I'm an MC. I'm a co-label owner. I'm a event coordinator. I'm everything under the sun, you dig?
Okay.
Back home, we put on our own concert series called The Higher Experience, where we showcase the artists on our indie label. And we have a different headliner that's on our label headlining the concerts, and the concerts is really a theme behind our artists. I've also thrown together one of the best concerts in the city called the Cinema 6 Show, which is another Higher Experience extension. And it's all dedicated to this album right here called Cinema 6, which is dedicated to a movie theater in my town, Mo City. Or whatever.
Wow.
So that's why all the songs is named after movies, because
Dedicated to a movie theater.
a movie theater
Why
called Cinema
this
6.
movie theater?
So the movie theater was in the heart of Mo City or whatnot, and they had closed it down. So it's been closed down for like over 10 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's the nostalgic feel, and I really wanted to give the feel of like the 90s, early 2000s. That's why the whole album sounds like the 90s, 2000s mix. And I had went and grabbed some 90s, 2000s artists like Keith Murray, New York City. Shouts out to Keith Murray. Keith Murray been here? Shouts out to Keith, man. Keith Murray, he's a good guy. He's a good dude. He ain't here right now. I was trying to go ahead and visit him while I was here, but he ain't here. Little Flip, he's a Houston legend. Y'all might know him for the song Game Over, Sunshine. He's also featured on the album. Matter of fact, he's featured on my Driving Miss Daisy music video.
Oh, really?
So I really want to just pay homage to my city that I'm from, Mo City, and the theater, just put something else out there in the work universe.
Yeah, shout out to Houston, Texas
Shouts
for
out
being in the
to
building in New York
Houston.
City.
From Houston to New York, no Beyonce and Jay-Z, you dig?
Yeah, Kayo the Konspiracy.
I'm
Is
here.
Kayo an acronym for something?
It's an acronym. So KO stands for Kill All Your Opponents.
Kill all your opponents.
Yeah, cause I used to battle back in like in high school or whatnot, and my childhood friend named Jason, before he passed away, he gave me that name. So I've always carried it, and it just stuck with me. I wanted to put the conspiracy just to separate me from everybody else named KO, and I thought it was cool when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was like, conspiracy. It sounded like a cool ass
You've been
word.
KO the Konspiracy for years now. You've had this name for a while.
Yes, I've had KO the Conspiracy for years. I've been having KO the Conspiracy probably since high school, really. High school. For a short stint, I went by the Paper Boy just for like a little alias in the pipe bomb, because I was a fan of CM Punk when he had came out in WWE or whatnot. And I like how he was very explosive with his conversations. I was like, I'm explosive when I rap, so I'm going to use that,
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it's KO the Conspiracy. It's me. Y'all can find me everywhere. Everywhere.
And this is your album.
That's my
that
album.
Just dropped.
That's my third album, to be exact. I got
Third
two previews.
album.
Yes, independently. I still sell CDs. CDs.
Yeah, I was just like, CDs. Oh my god.
I still sell CDs.
Classic right here.
It's a lost art form, and we don't really get too much from streams and everything. So I really try and focus on the CD sales and trying to really put the product out there, because it's nothing like having a physical copy of something. You know what I'm saying?
This is authentic. It's almost like an NFT in your hand.
In your hand, NFT. I like how she operates. Yes.
That's what it feels like. It's authentic. There's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
Even if your print was on it, then
make sure, hey, artists, I suggest y'all still sell albums. People still buy them. I've been in Times Square selling these joints like crazy. Like hotcakes. They been going out like hotcakes. Yeah.
Oh, man. So let's talk about your album, your third album.
Yes, ma'am.
How long did it take you to create this album? And I know you said this came from the movies that was in your neighborhood, and that's why it gives you this nostalgic feeling, so you created it. But But why? What you have interesting names in these songs, like Driving Miss Daisy,
Driving Miss
which
Daisy.
we're actually going to show them in a little bit.
Yes, we're gonna have to
So
show them
where
Driving
did
Miss
the
Daisy.
inspiration come from with these songs? Each one, what are the top 3?
So my top 3 songs on my album is most definitely House Party, starring myself and Keith Murray. Driving Miss Daisy, starring myself and my homeboy M's Up Milo and the homie Little Flip. And the next one will probably be Soul Food, because that's a song dedicated to my grandmother. So every song on here that's named after a movie, you know, has a special place in my heart, because these are movies I would watch when I was a kid. And they also have a very close connection with what the music is representing. Like Soul Food, you know, the movie is about family, right? So I wanted to tie that into my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother is a very important aspect of my whole family, my whole tree. So I really wanted to highlight that song for her. And she really loved the movie Soul Food, so it has some sentimental value to it as well. Driving Miss Daisy, so if you know anything about Houston culture, we're very big on the slab culture. We're very big on cars. So I wanted to really reflect on where I come from as far as, like, the vehicles. So that's where Driving Miss Daisy comes from. And, you know, we call our cars our babies. You know what I'm saying? We treat them like it's our ladies.
Oh,
so.
gosh, I didn't know that. You know, but that makes sense because the car was yellow and it's like a daisy. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how we do in Houston or whatnot. And House Party 2 is the song with Keith Murray. That's one of my other favorites, and that's because I was a big fan of House Party when I was a kid. The movie, the whole series is epic, dope. And I feel like Keith Murray was a perfect fit for it. I also had one of Redman on it, but I wasn't able to get Redman. I had met Keith Murray on Instagram. He had liked my music, and we started chopping it up. And from there, he was like, yo, I like this song. I got to get on this. So I had put him on House Party 2. It fits him. You see his character all through. We some characters on the whole song. You dig? So those are my top 3 songs off of the Cinema 6 album.
Make sure you guys check that out. And
check it out. You can find it everywhere. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever you listen to music on. But make sure you send me a donation, too, because they're not paying us much. They're only giving me a little bit underneath a penny on these streaming services. That's why I still sell physical albums. You dig?
Yeah. And you know what? It takes a lot of investment, too, to even create these things. Even that music video, it's great quality. Can't wait to show you guys.
Shouts out to Pep. That video is directed by my boy and my family, directed by Pep. You can find him on Instagram as Houston Director. If you need you some high-quality videos, make sure you tap in with my guy. Yes.
And you also host events for other artists as well. So make sure you guys tap in and follow the journey. Be a part of the journey.
That's HIREXPERIENCE. The label is called Higher. It stands for Hip Hop is Real Entertainment, because we keep it hip hop 100% of the time. You dig?
So it sounds like you've been in the game for a while. You've been doing this for quite such a long time.
Yes, ma'am.
What are some triumphs and tribulations that you've gone through?
So in Houston, Texas, we have an underground circuit. And a lot of those circuits, they don't really benefit the artist too much, because it's take from the artist, whether it's your money, whether it's trying to get you to perform in front of other rappers or the artists or whatnot. And there's really no beneficial gain from it. So that's what helped motivate me to want to put together the Higher experiences and put together our own concerts. That's also what pushed me to actually want to try and help show artists how they can make money by putting their product out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I push physical copies so hard. That's why I push T-shirts, hats, and everything else so hard. Make sure you follow our website at www.hiphopisrealentertainment.com. Get you some merch. That's how artists is going to eat and survive in this economy and in this market, because people who listen to your music, they really want to get into what they can keep. You know what I'm saying? They want something that's not perishable. And the best way to give them something that's not perishable is by giving them a piece of you, which is your art. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of the trials and triumph I went through early on in my game, because nobody told us how to do it, and we pretty much went and did it on our own. You know what I'm saying? And from there, we just continue to grow, and we continue to blossom, and we try and speak life into all the other artists out there that wants to do the exact same thing.
How long you been doing music for?
Man, I've been doing music since I came out of my mom's, accordingly to my dad. My first words was OPP. Shouts out to Naughty by Nature. All right, as a spit a bar. Y'all want some bars?
It was a request. It was a request from the crowd. Everyone here.
Okay.
Let's hear some things.
Look, when it comes to these bars, not too many can mess with me. I'm live on the big screen in New York City. This is Video City, live and direct. I hope y'all protect your neck. This ain't no Wu-Tang. I brought my whole gang. We do things much different than everybody else do it. Better know I'm steady spitting like I'm retarded and stupid. I'm aiming for hearts like Cupid who really want to do this. Higher entertainment is the movement. It's Kayo, stupid.
Kayo the Konspiracy,
y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, HIREKAYO. You can Google me, Kayo the Konspiracy. That's KAYODAKONSPIRACY. Even when I talk, I rhyme. You dig?
There you go.
Let's go.
So, any shout-outs before we show them Driving Miss Daisy?
Yo, I just want to shout out my team, Higher Entertainment. That's Prince Easy. That's Rosie Bush. That's Saj Lashad. That's my business partner, Jimmy. Hey, and most importantly, I want to shout out New York City and Video City for having me. And I want to shout out your smile.
Thank you.
It's
It was a
blowing up
pleasure
the whole
having
room, you dig?
Well, Video City's happened. This is Driving Miss Daisy.
Tap in.
Madam. Why I gotta call you madam anyway? I didn't tell you to do that. You decided to do that on your own. But I damn right. You lost your shoe. Here's my shoe. Look where it's car. Not too much on my ride. It's pretty, ain't it? Straight in this car. Straight in this car. I'm late for brunch. Moving on slow. She pretty, ain't she? No, she's not. She compared to you. You know what? Let's be glad I can't fit back here because I got half the mind to wait here. Hold up. I got a phone call. Hey, yo, Milo. Hey, yo, I'm right around the corner, bro. I am not that far. Peace. Hater. Whatever. Tell your mama. Tell her. Damn! That's gonna be my car. Man, I'ma get that car. I want that right. It's fire, bitch! Run Park, we pull up and pop trunk. Hopping out with Basquiat. Get any chick that we want. Swing wide in the lot. Only bourbons and lax. Hop into my lane. You will swerve and get crashed. And something you can't fathom. Make your girl have a tantrum. Cause she wanna be a part of the extravaganza. It's a fashion show when the Mo boys show up.
Drink in my cup, music chop in and slowed up.
You know how we do it, screw chicks to screw music. Springs getting broken if the springs is included. I've been record breaking since Screw was breaking records. Now I'm breaking necks, my big break, I'm breaking legends. While sitting on them Kobe's, I'm godly and feeling holy. Screens fall out the ceiling whenever they see me floating. Tips to my homies whenever they see me rolling. And a finger to the haters and those who don't know me when I'm
cruising through the park, cruising after dark. Let's go out.
Break your wrist for the Mo, my music is slow. Me and Ro on posto, swing it.
Cruising through the park, cruising after dark. Let's go out.
From the Mo to the leaves, smush bros in the streets, riding folks is disease.
Panoramic moonroof, slide through the set, nigga, woo woo. Finna scoop up this jam and take her to the highs. Bitch, get in, don't say shit, just open up your mouth. I really do this, nigga. See me speeding in traffic, check out my new shit, nigga. Brush your chrome deep dish on that coupe, little nigga. Pull up and take that hoe, cause you can't do shit with her. Me and Retro, tank full of petrol. Pushing past the broke motherfuckers at the metro. Supercharged, pedal to the flow, ready, set, go. M's up on mine till I let go. Down south, nigga, but it sound like it's West Coast. Raise up off your ass and go find you a check, ho. I try to told you motherfuckers I got game for sale. She fucking with you, then she lame as well. Nigga, really though, really though.
Cruising after dark. Let's go out.
Break your wrist for the Mo, my music is slow. Me and Ro on posto, swing it.
Cruising after dark. Let's go out.
From the Mo to Cloverland, it's the underground legend, it's the leprechaun, man.
It's nostalgic when I'm cruising through Houston. I built my own empire like Lucius. I had M's way before I did music. And they wonder why I speak money fluid. My flow is like a gift to you. You should go and wrap it up. I pulled up in the roads. They said I fell off. I'm cracking up. They scared to come outside. We miss you, Mo 3. It's money bags under my eyes. I don't get no sleep. I came up on hip hop. I made it to the tip top. These rap niggas like my paint. They all flip flop. You might as well pick a side and go and stay there. I tell you, bitch, to open wide. daycare. Exotic pop in my cup, you know I spiked it. I'm undefeated in the finals, you know I mic'd it. It's 6 rings on my hands when I slide through. Kayo, we had to get an 8-something to vibe. I'm just alright. Yeah. Get it. Hold up. Let's go. Yeah. It's for the city. It's for the streets. Cloverland, Mo City. We blow cones, no Phillies. But I got killers down in Philly. A major figure like I'm Gilly. Yeah, we on 16, headed to I-10s. My beans. You know how we do it, man. Freestyle King, the Leprechaun, AK Flip Mayweather talking to you. Exotic pop for life. Billionaire status. Hold up.
What's up, Video City TV? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Kellyanne, and today I'm with DJ Spinlyfe. What's up, man? Thank you so much for being here.
What's going on? Thank you for having me.
So DJ Spinlyfe has a podcast, a freestyle show called Off the Grid, where he has artists come in and do their own little thing and showcase their art. So almost kind of like what we're doing here.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a freestyle podcast, like you said. Artists, we break artists, up and coming artists. We had a few artists that's popping in the game, but for the most part, is breaking up and coming artists that's coming up. And we started last year, 2020. No, matter of fact, it's been almost 2 years. So.
Oh, nice. Happy almost 2-year anniversary.
Yeah,
so Off the Grid. Make sure y'all check that out.
Same to you.
Oh, thank you. It's almost my 2 years here in Video City.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So tell me, how did you get into that? Like, why did you want to start that kind of podcast? And why is it called Off the Grid?
So the podcast is funny because we had a clothing brand. That's why I always wear the hat too. Iconic. We had we still have iconic garments. Mm-hmm. And then I DJ, so my girlfriend's son kept on saying, you got to incorporate the music with the brand. So I'm like, I got to figure it out. Just not handing artists the clothing is not doing it, because some artists they're promoted, some artists wouldn't. So I work at this building called Kearney Point. Shout out to Kearney Point, and I know this dude named Scott. So Scott has a whole podcast production similar to this, and I always walk by his suite, and I'm like, damn. One day it just clicked. Like, I gotta, probably start a podcast. Yeah. So, like I said, I DJ, so I know a few rappers. Yeah. So that's how it started out. We put it together, and that's how Off the Grid started out. As far as the name. I don't know, because we felt that we knew we wanted to deal with up and coming artists and break artists that grew up where we came from in different areas, and those are like individuals that's like off the grid because they popping in their area, but they just not connected to a bigger force to make them really grow. But if you go into the area, if you look them up, they getting streams. They some of them are actually
they
even
off
making.
The grid.
Yeah, they off the grid. Know
Iconic.
what I'm saying? Exactly. So, that's the history behind it. So, it's not just a name. It's actually a.
Yeah, there's a whole storyline behind it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
It's kind of cool how you got deeper into that, because as a DJ, I'm sure you love music. So hearing new artists now coming in freestyling.
Yeah, and that's what keeps the passion going for it. hearing the different artists come. You know, some artists preview songs that are not out yet, which is cool too. But definitely I love when the artists come and freestyle. You know, not written material. That's because that's what
Yeah.
the show is.
Yeah.
But also, like I said, I like the best of both worlds. I like the music that's not out yet that we get first and put it out. And some artists let us put it out on a DSP. So we not just on YouTube. We on Apple Music and Spotify, so people can listen to their cars. So it's kind of dope.
That's cool. So Off the Grid is about to hit 2 years. What is the craziest thing you've experienced in that show?
I wouldn't say nothing too crazy. It's mostly like scheduling artists. Artists,
Okay.
coming at different times or get caught up in something and they time get pushed back or
Okay, typical like
yeah,
artist things.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So then what is the most memorable thing that happened on the show for you?
The most memorable thing for me, um, I don't know. I can't. I guess a few artists coming with a large entourage,
Yeah.
and then the way the building is set up is like it's noticeable if a lot of people come. So,
Yeah.
but we had a lot of celebrities, not just due to our show, but just due to the environment. So when you get a large crowd, it's like. But nothing too
what's
crazy.
going on?
Yeah, nothing too crazy, really. Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
So that's a blessing.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for Off the Grid? Are we gonna expand some more? Other than just freestyle, do you have any other ideas?
Yeah, I mean, we always working. Right now, we also have another segment called City on Hots, which is like a freestyle music video type of content. So, and my girlfriend's son also helped me with that. So shout out to everyone that helped me put this together. But that's also another segment of the show. And with that, we work with up and coming artists as well. But those are more artists that have more light on them. So with that, we like right now we have so many a slew of videos that are about to drop. With that, we're one of the sponsors at the Big Food Fest on August 17th. So you could get that in my bio. You could go on Eventbrite and get those tickets. That's free. So that's a food fest. And then some of the artists that was on the show are going to be performing at that food fest. Yeah, and we just consistently working and we want get like you guys get on a network and just branch out and be global.
Yeah, and it's gonna only keep growing
Yeah,
as you continue and pursue. So
yeah,
that's super
definitely.
exciting because I think what you're doing is amazing for upcoming artists as well.
Yeah, yeah. It feels good to help artists. Some artists that's heard, some that's not heard. It just you help them, they help us. So it's a balance, and with that balance, making everything grow just it's beautiful. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that I could really say about it. You put that work in, and then you see the results. It's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Well,
So,
what is your goal for the end of the year for Off the Grid?
just to expand, reach more artists, and just continue to be global and continue to grow. In September is going to be officially our 2 years. So every year I just want to just make it grow and everyone that's working with us because we put in a lot of work behind the scenes to make it happen. So just bless everyone that's working with us and all the artists. So just
Yeah.
the main thing is to just make it grow.
Yeah.
To just make it grow and make it as large as it could be. That's our slogan is the biggest because that's what we see. A big platform that is gonna reach out to a lot of artists, and it's something that never could die down unless we stop to do it.
Yeah.
So that's the whole plan.
Yeah. So shout out to you, DJ Spinlyfe, for doing that and bringing it
Thank you,
together.
thank you.
You know?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So how long have you been DJing for?
I've been DJing for a long time. Shout out to my cousin Solo B. He put me on the DJing. He's the one that taught me to DJ Solo B and Super Saiyan, but I've been doing it, I would say 13, 14 probably. I used to get in trouble to go out when I was going out DJing parties. So I was DJing for a long time.
Wow. Okay, and you also do events. You do
Yeah.
marketing and some events.
Yeah, I'm
Tell
a
us a
event.
little bit about that.
So I'm event manager at Kearney Point. Like I said, shout out to Kearney Point. I'm event manager there. So I put events on, mostly networking events, some happy hour events. We actually going to start the rooftop happy hour event. So if you're in Jersey, Kearney, New Jersey, to be exact, you can stop by. Yeah, so I do events there. I started that probably, I would say I started that about a year ago. So I've been at that job for a while, but I just started doing events probably about a year ago.
Wow. So coming back to Off the Grid and your podcast, how do you feel like all of your situations, like everything that you've experienced being a DJ, creating events and, you know, life stuff, like how do you feel like all of that stuff came and helped you produce now Off the Grid?
Well, it's funny because like a lot of people like that's in my house help me out. So, you know,
That's
my
beautiful.
my girlfriend Nee, she's the editor. So shout out to Janelle. She's the main editor. So she basically edits all the videos, and it's a lot of videos that she does. So she puts in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Ronnie, A&R Ronnie, he helps out with the artists, to find the artists of the show. And then Scott, the one that, you know, I went to basically create the show, which is actually my partner too. Shout out to Scott Fisher. Yeah, he helped, you know, grow the show because, you know, it was his environment. So he actually helps other content creators build their brand. So shout out to Scott too if you need any assistance with building your brand. But yeah, everyone around me plays a part. Everyone in the household and just everyone around me. And that's what I think that helps it, you know, continues to grow. You can't do a lot of things you can't do by yourself. So especially when you see something that's real big and real great and you pass it on to everyone that's around you and they see it, once they help you to make that grow, it's just going to grow even bigger because now you got a whole team that's going to help you expand it, opposed to yourself just seeing it. You know, sometimes it works where one individual does it.
Yeah, but you can't get a lot of things done.
You
If
can't
you
get a lot of
have
things done.
A team and people with roles, you know,
Exactly.
you can create magic even faster.
Exactly. And then at the end of the day, you know, people still tail along to help you out because once you do get to that platform, you need, once you get to that status, you need that team. So, you know, shout out to the team. But yeah, you know, everyone around me helps.
Yeah, shout out to Off the Grid team.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. So
yeah, if you're an artist watching this right now, make sure you check out DJ Spinlyfe and the show Off the Grid. Hit him up.
Definitely.
And yeah, maybe you can be a part of it as well. And Video City. You already know.
Definitely. Just hit us in our DM, email us. There's a phone number up there, and we get back to you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or,
thank you so
and definitely
much.
check out Radio City. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Do you have any shout outs or anything you want to share with the audience?
Not much. Like I said, August 17th, one big food fest. Make sure you get your tickets. It's free. It's going to be a lot of people performing. Right now we got Serena Smart performing, a few DJs. So like I said, get your tickets for that. And you already know the biggest freestyle show on the planet. So make sure you tap in. Hit the link in our bio, subscribe, hit the notification button. Just do everything. Make us number one. We already number one, but just make us global.
Yeah. You already know Video City TV. Tap in.
You already know. Thank you.
Yep.